slinky, if that's a word. You know, he just moves. It's like what's the movie with the dude, like there's a Matrix, like the Matrix. It's like ooh, and he gets over screens and he doesn't get screened, you know, and I don't know how he does it for such a young guy. To me, I'm amazed at it. And then he gets his hands on balls often and tries to rebound, and he's confident. You know, I mean, yeah, I yell at him, and he's just like, "Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, well, this is what I was doing." Like, he does not. He just normal. He doesn't get rattled. He doesn't get pissed. And I'm like, you know. And so the more I played him, I was like, okay, wow, maybe at the end of the day, it's him. And he got in some big games, and he did some great things for us. Some of the things that stood out, he started at the point when Foxy was out against Portland, and he started again against Oklahoma City, against Shea, and he does things to guys that you don't really see guys in the league do. And next thing you know, everybody from ownership on down is like, we got to convert him. And, I mean, you know, you saw signs of it early, but, man, there was no way that I could tell you that he'd be in the position he's in right now. But every time we've given him an opportunity, he just keeps getting better and better and better. And like I said, he started out just being a catch-and-shoot guy. And now he's making plays. Keon, you got to stay down, though, man. You keep jumping in the air. You got to play off of two, play off of two, play off of two. Other than that, I'm excited about his growth potential. It's great that he performed on a stage like this, and everybody out there in the NBA world is starting to know who he is. But for us, sometimes you gotta find diamonds in the rough. You know, I'm not saying Keon is Jokic. Okay, I am not saying Keon is Jokic, please. But I think Jokic was a second-round pick. Draymond was a second-round pick, you know, and to find guys like that can be impactful, whether they're a starter or even a rotational player, that's huge, you know. And I give Monty and Wes a lot of credit, you know, because he's helped us tremendously, and obviously he's going to have an opportunity to help us going forward for many years.
Coach, back here. No step stool needed this time.
I see that.
Hey, we've been kind of like dancing around this topic, kind of like the Matrix, as you referenced.
Okay.
You imposed your will. You talked about Klay Thompson. You're the only one in this room that has been with this Warriors team as you saw this dynasty grow and prosper. That said, the knee-jerk reaction to Dub Nation is that it's over for the Big Three. What say you, Coach?
I mean, you got three Hall of Famers. I don't know. Those guys still, in my opinion, can play, but the reality of it is, it's not my problem. It's not my concern. We're getting ready for New Orleans, but those three guys, in my opinion, are special. I mean, I was a part of many championships and many good memories with them, and whatever they decide to do at the end of the day, that's what they decide to do. But the only other team I'm looking at right now is the New Orleans Pelicans, and not those guys.
Coach Brown, I'm not going to ask you about the eight-man rotation that you use most of the night, so I'll just go straight to this question.
Okay.
Respect Shannon. Yes, now you have to seem like you have to reset, erase the board and start all over. You're not out the woods yet. You're still trying to make the playoffs. You got one more shot to do it. What do you have to say about that challenge for, you, your coaching staff, and your players?
It's the same thing. We know what we have to do against New Orleans, and we know we can't relax against them. They're a very, very good team. They're well coached. They got length, they got shooting, they got inside scoring. Our formula is the same. We got to hit first, we got to hit second, we got to hit third. We got to get out in transition and not play against their set defense all the time. And we have to have different guys step up like tonight. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they got to step up and score 35 or 40 or anything like that, but they have to bring to the table whatever they can bring to help us win. And just like Golden State, just like we've seen in the past, they're going to do this to the paint. Their paint defense is one of the best in the league, and if we feel we got 2 or 3 guys around us when we hit the paint, whether it's off of a dribble drive, it's off of a roll, it's off of a post up, it's off of an offensive rebound, spray that ball and shoot it. If you're open, if you're not, snap drive, and put pressure on the defense again at the rim. But we got to bring it on Friday against this team.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all.